Hi guys, just wanted to post a quick video on progress of a transistor tester that I'm putting together. So the full circuit's just over here. This is the full circuit that I'm sort of proposing to make, and as part of the circuit I just wanted to test how stable sort of this area of the circuit is here. And what I'm actually doing is taking I've got my sort of regulated power supply over here, outputting 12 volts, and the 12 volts is coming in over here. And I've got an LM7809 regulator here to regulate it to 9 volts. At the moment I've got a voltage divider just in here, and that voltage divider is splitting the voltage to 4.5 volts. That's going into the op amp just down here. And what I'm doing is I've got the op amps set through the voltage divider to 4.5 volts. So that's what the voltage divider is, and that's reading the output of the op amp. So it's just been the op amp set up as a the op amp's been set up as a buffer. And so what we're going to do is now use this pot here and increase the load on the output. At the moment it's only 0.5 milliamp, and we just want to see how stable that 4.5 volts is, because I'm going to end up using that as a virtual ground for the rest of the circuit, so that I can use the 9 volts as the sort of positive supply, which will be 4.5 volts, and then I'll be able to get a negative 4.5 volt supply rail for the further op amps in the circuit. So that's why you can see I've got these true ground and virtual ground. So this 4.5 volts here will become a virtual ground, which will then feed into some of these other op amps, so that I can have control of their output more accurately. So yeah, so I'm just going to now increase this potentiometer, and we're going to keep this camera on these voltmeters here, and then so this is the voltmeter here on the right and the ammeter here on the left. So hopefully we can get up to around 10 milliamps or so, and yeah, let's just see how we go. So what are we up to now? Coming up approaching 1 milliamp. There's been no drop in the output voltage. 2 milliamps, 3, 4. Oh, hang on, it's just my power supply's got a power supply's up to 50 milliamps. That's a bit. That may be probably why my power supply here, I've got a current limiting power supply, so the current limit on the power supply just cut in because I went a bit crazy on the pot. So that was my mistake. I should have just slowed down. I was trying to do too many things at once, but yeah. So just keep increasing this slowly now. What are we coming up to here? It's 8.5, 9, 10, 11. Right. I think 20 milliamps is going to be more than fine. This is going to be driving the base of a transistor, so it's never going to have that much power going into it. But just for interest's sake, let's just keep going a bit further. What are we up to now? 50. So it looks like about 50, and that's pretty much the spec sheet on the LM358. LM358. Yep. Op amp is about 40 to 50 milliamps is what it's rated at. So it's pretty much reaching its rated output current there. We're still being able to hold that, so that's pretty impressive. So yeah, that was my quick video, guys. I hope you enjoy it.